Hello guys, so this is my project part 2. My name is Jordan and I'll be talking about the IoT protocols and threat modeling. So questions that I'll be addressing first is the 4 IoT protocols, which is in part 2.1, and how they are used in the real world in part 2.2. So I will describe 4 essential IoT protocols: ZigBee, MQTT, NFC, and Bluetooth, which are depicted in this IoT protocol model diagram. Understanding these protocols is crucial for grasping the complexities of IoT communication and security. So starting with ZigBee, it is a specification for a group of advanced protocols for communication using low-power digital radios. It's designed for low data rate, low power consumption, and secure networking. In this diagram, ZigBee is situated in the communication layer, emphasizing its role in connecting various devices such as sensors and actuators within a network. It highlights ZigBee's capability to facilitate communication between devices in a mesh network topology. So the key features of ZigBee include its mesh networking topology, which enhances communication reliability, its low power consumption, making it ideal for battery-operated devices. So how can this be used in the real world? For example, ZigBee may include smart home automation systems where devices like thermostats, door locks, and security sensors need to communicate reliably over short distances with minimal power usage. Next up, we have MQTT, which stands for Message Queuing Telemetry Transport. It's a lightweight messaging protocol designed for low bandwidth, high latency, or unreliable networks. In this diagram, we can see that MQTT is positioned in the application layer, showcasing its role in enabling efficient and reliable data transfer between applications and devices. This demonstrates MQTT's strength in data communication for IoT devices to cloud services. So the key features are MQTT's publish/subscribe model allows for decoupled communication between devices, which is highly efficient for data collection from numerous sensors. It also ensures reliable message delivery, even over unstable networks. So this can be used in the real world, such as including remote monitoring systems, where data from various sensors is collected and sent to the cloud for real-time analysis and action. So moving on to NFC, which stands for Near Field Communication, is a set of communication protocols that enable 2 electronic devices to establish communication by bringing them within close proximity, usually less than 4 cm. In the diagram, NFC is located in Network Access Layer, highlighting its application in facilitating secure and quick data exchanges over short distances. This is crucial for applications like contactless payments and secure access. So the key features of NFC is that it operates at a high frequency of 13.56 MHz and enables secure data exchange. Its short-range nature enhances security as the devices need to be very close to communicate. So this may be used in the real world, such as contactless payment systems like Apple Pay or Google Wallet, and also secure access systems in offices and buildings. So lastly, we talk about Bluetooth, which is a wireless technology standard for exchanging data over short distances using short wavelength UHF radio waves. The diagram shows Bluetooth in the network access layer, demonstrating its use in connecting personal devices such as fitness trackers to smartphones. This emphasizes Bluetooth's role in personal area networks, PANs. The key features of Bluetooth is that it offers short-range communication, low energy consumption, and ease of use, making it suitable for a wide range of consumer electronics. So this can be used in real world, for example, wireless headphones, health monitoring devices, and other smartphone peripherals, providing seamless and convenient connectivity. So in conclusion, these 4 IoT protocols, ZigBee, MQTT, NFC, and Bluetooth, each play a vital role in enabling efficient, secure, and reliable communication within the IoT ecosystem. Understanding these specific features, applications, and interactions, as shown in the IoT protocol model diagram, is essential for appreciating the complexities and capabilities of modern IoT systems. So next, I will be analyzing a significant security attack on the ZigBee protocol that was discovered, detailing the nature of the attack, its implications, and how it could have been prevented. This analysis is based on the research from Kudelski Security. So first, the attack description. I will discuss the key extraction attack on ZigBee, specifically targeting the implementation of the ZLL, which is ZigBee Light Link standard. This attack was highlighted in the research published by Kudelski Security. In this attack, the adversary can exploit the insecure key transport mechanism used during the touch-link commissioning process. During this process, the master key is transferred in plain text, allowing an attacker within range to intercept the key and subsequently gain unauthorized access to the ZigBee network. Next is a detailed analysis of the attack. The key extraction attack involves several steps. First, the attack initiates the touch-link commissioning process between a legitimate ZigBee device and a new device. During this process, the master key is sent over the air without encryption. By using a specialized tool, the attacker captures this key exchange. So once the attacker has mastered the key, they can decrypt subsequent communications between ZigBee devices on the network. Then, this breach allows the attacker to control the devices, eavesdrop on communications, and disrupt network operations. So what are the implications of the attack? This attack are severe, especially in environments where ZigBee is used for critical applications, such as home automation and industrial control systems. Unauthorized control of devices can lead to privacy breaches, data theft, and even physical damage if critical systems are manipulated. Next, preventive measures. So to prevent such attacks, it is crucial to implement secure key exchange mechanisms. One approach is to use out-of-band methods for key distributions, ensuring that keys are not transmitted over the air in plain text. Additionally, implementing robust encryption and regular updating device firmware to patch known vulnerabilities can significantly enhance security. Manufacturers should also consider using device authentication and mutual key agreement protocols, such as those based on public key cyclography, to ensure that only authorized devices can join the network. So, new research discoveries in the ZigBee security include the development of improved key management protocols that minimize the risk of key exposure. For example, the use of elliptic curve cyclography, such as ECC, for key exchange has been proposed to enhance security. Additionally, researchers are exploring the integration of blockchain technology to secure IoT networks, provide a tamper-proof ledger for key management and device authentication. The ZigBee Alliance has also released updates to the ZigBee 3.0 specification, which includes enhanced security features to address known vulnerabilities and improve overall network resilience. I will be talking about modeling an attack in the smartphone, so I will cover threat model, threat scenario, and asset management. So first, asset management. I have decided to choose the device, which is the smart lamp, as you can see in this smart home diagram, and it is circled in red. So this device is an actuator, and it works with ZigBee hub, motion sensor, and a smartphone. So threat scenarios. As you can see in the upper floor drawn diagram here, the smart lamp is located in one of the living rooms, and there are some potential threat scenarios. For example, an attacker exploits a vulnerability in the ZigBee hub's software to gain administrative control over the smart lamp. So firstly, attack vectors. ZigBee network. The attacker exploits weaknesses in ZigBee encryption and authentication mechanisms to gain access. Next, firmware update mechanism. The attacker leverages the OTA update feature of ZigBee to inject malicious firmware into the smart lamp. Next, attack path. For network access, the attacker gains access to the ZigBee network by intercepting and decrypting ZigBee traffic or through physical proximity to the network. Using a ZigBee transceiver, the attacker connects to the network and begins communicating with the smart lamp. Secondly, firmware injection. The attacker uses a custom ZigBee firmware update tool to send a malicious OTA update to the smart light lamp. The smart lamp accepts the update and installs the malicious firmware, which alters their behavior. Next, attack surface. Firstly, we have ZigBee communication channel. This is the wireless communication channel between the ZigBee hub and the smart lamp is exploited for unauthorized access. Next, firmware update mechanism. The OTA update feature in the smart lamp's firmware is a primary attack surface for injecting malicious code. Next, Stripe model, we have spoofing firstly. For sensors, the attacker pretends to be the motion sensor to trigger or disable the smart lamp. While for actuator, the attacker pretends to be the smart lamp, sending false information. Next, tempering. For sensors, the attack modifies the data sent by motion sensor, causing incorrect light activation. Next, actuators. Attacker modifies the firmware of the smart lamp, changing its behavior. Next, for repudiation. For sensors, attacker denies the motion detection events logged by the sensor, and for actuators, the attacker denies the light activation events logged by the smart lamp. Next, information disclosure. For sensors, attacker intercepts the unencrypted data from the motion sensor, gaining information about home occupancy. For actuators, the attacker intercepts unencrypted control commands to the smart lamp. Next, denial of service. For sensors, attacker floods the network, making the motion sensor unavailable. For actuators, attacker floods the network, making the smart lamp unavailable. Next and lastly, elevation of privilege. For sensors, the attacker gains unauthorized access to the motion sensor, controlling its data output. For actuators, attacker gains unauthorized control of the smart lamp, changing its settings. So, how do you integrate ZigBee into the smart home? First of all, why ZigBee? It is because we want to enhance the security and functionality of the smart home network depicted in the image. Integrating the ZigBee protocol is recommended. So, for smart lamp, we would like to integrate this into the smart home to make sure, firstly, that the smart lamp is ZigBee compatible. Therefore, this allows to communicate efficiently with other ZigBee devices in the network. Next of all, we have ZigBee Hub/Gateway to introduce a centralized ZigBee hub or gateway to manage and control all ZigBee devices within the network. So, what is the purpose of the smart lamp and how does it relate to the house? So first, convenience. Smart light bulbs can be controlled remotely via smartphone apps or voice assistants, providing users with the convenience of adjusting lighting from anywhere in the house. Next, energy efficiency. By automating lighting schedules and using sensors to detect occupancy, smart light bulbs help in reducing energy consumption. Third, security. Integrated with motion sensors, smart light bulbs can enhance home security by turning on automatically when motion is detected, deterring potential intruders. Fourth, customization. Users can customize lighting settings and colors to match their preferences, enhancing the ambience and aesthetic appeal of the home. Last but not least, integration. Smart light bulbs can be integrated with other smart home devices such as smart locks, thermostats, and security cameras, creating a cohesive and interconnected smart home environment. So before we attack, we have to prepare. What do we do here? First of all, reconnaissance. The attacker performs passive scanning to identify the ZigBee network and locate smart lamp and motion sensors. Next, vulnerability analysis. The attacker analyzes the ZigBee protocol and the smart lamp's firmware update mechanism to identify potential vulnerabilities. Next, how we attack. The initial access. The attacker gains access to the ZigBee network by exploiting weak encryption while using social engineering to obtain network credentials. Using a ZigBee transceiver, the attacker connects to the ZigBee network as a legitimate device. Next of all, firmware injection. The attacker uses the ZigBee OTA update feature to push a malicious firmware update to the smart lamps. The malicious firmware causes the lamp to flicker, fail to turn on, or stay on continuously, disrupting their normal operation. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a nice day.